Alright everybody, we're going to try this again because half of my video the first time got deleted somehow. So, last night when I was on Dr. Eileen's chat from the first video, she said John killed Kanika. Now, here is his profile picture. And we're going to just go over these pictures one more time. Everybody can get screenshots if need be. Now here is the suspect in all black walking through the lobby. If you notice, he's got the keys right here, which you will see in these other pictures. And this is an older picture from one of his other Facebook pages, with who I'm assuming is a really good friend next to him on the left. Now, this guy's Facebook page is gone too. It was Jasmine Dwayne Martin. Now, I'm not saying anybody has anything to do with this. The closest possible thing would be the Scully cap that the one guy has in walking down, I believe, what was the food court footage. And here's the picture that looks like it was edited with the person behind it. Now I'm going to keep going through these photos. And we'll go back and forth from this one. There's the white t-shirt. You can see the eyes, the head, the t-shirt, where this backdrop's coming from with the house and the fence. I'm not too sure. I know I've seen that in somebody else's profile pic, but I have over 3,500 pictures, so I'll have to go through those to try to figure out whose house this is. So let me go back one more time. I kind of tried to use the yellow so that you could see. Here's part of the neck and the head and the ear and the eyes. Now these are the pictures from the footage. This is the back of him. Go through these one more time. me 1 second. We're going to start back on this one because I believe this is where it cut off. It is on September 9th at 11:51 p.m. He says he's standing on Broward, stuck by the racetrack and need a ride. Now, as you can see from these comments, you lucky, just know that shit. And you can run, but they're gonna catch you. So what is he running from on September 9th? And Broward is not a street. Maybe it is, but I looked that up also. Let me find this picture. We'll go back through all these. This is actually an emergency room in Arlington Heights. Now, I know this says 20 miles. Maybe that's correct. But I actually looked for the distance from the Crowne Plaza Chicago West Loop. It says 2 miles, or 2.15 miles. I would like to know why he's at the hospital during all of this. Now, here it says 10.7 miles from the racetrack to the Chicago O'Hara Hotel. And I'd have to look up how far the Chicago O'Hara is from the Rosemont, but I believe it's not that far away. It is actually right here. 5 miles. Now, let me go back to this. This down here, this guy right here, is supposed to be Elliot, who is Monifah's friend. I believe he's in Germany right now. Reason being that he is getting a sex change. His Facebook has been taken down, but his Instagram, from what I'm understanding, is being shared with Bernard Bradley. This was also on here. And I'm going to get real close so you can see. It's some type of a cult. It says, this is the place for learning the art of hoodoo. I'm not familiar with hoodoo, but sounds pretty creepy to me. The Mojo Conjure Academy can teach you everything you need to know to start practicing, and to follow a lifelong path of learning. Also, if you should need a trick done, if you should need a trick done, you can use the Mojo. That extra special boost of confidence hoodoo can give your life, but you don't want to learn how to do it by yourself. Our experts can do all that for you. We can supply you with everything you need to handle in any life situation to your advantage. Now at the bottom, it states, this occult practitioner shaking my head. I believe this is the Elliot that Monifah is talking about, shaking my head. Y'all need to go to his page, but his page was taken down. It also states, this is a dark and mysterious. The occult is a kind of supernatural power of magic. If you see your neighbor chanting over a giant vat of bubbling brew in the middle of the night, There is a chance he's dabbling in the occult. The word occult has its roots in the Latin occultus, meaning hidden secret. So what secrets are they hiding, people? Now, let me go back. Here's what I think is one of his very first profiles. And there's his friend, who did go by Jasmine Dwayne Martin. And there's this guy in the lobby. This is a little bit of an older picture from a different profile. And another profile. And another profile. Now, I would like to find out who has this awesome tattoo on their back, because as you can tell, they're in another hotel room, and if you look at the date, September 8th. There's one of his other profiles. Now this is one other profile, and as you can see, he's obviously at a hotel eating breakfast on what I believe was the week of September 6th through the 12th, when he said he was on vacation, but as we know, you can change the dates because that sure wasn't on there. I think around September 10th when I looked, everything had been changed after that. Now, whoever was hacking my computer kept taking out a few other of who I thought were suspects' pictures, plus all of Bernard Bradley's pictures. So I actually had them sent to a friend out of the country so that I could get them back. Whoever was hacking my computer was using a Samsung Galaxy J7 Pop phone. I have an iPhone, so I'm not too sure who this is, but I will find out. These are the hotel photos from a Days Inn, I believe, and if you look, you can see a guy sitting on the bed taking pictures, so maybe he works at a hotel and kind of takes these pictures to put on these websites for advertisement. I'm not too sure. Let me go back here. Make sure we didn't miss anything. These were the photos. Let's see, like if I started here and we went back, these photos were also on a t-shirt. If you look real close, it looks like a naked girl. Somebody took Polaroids of and put on a t-shirt, and I'm not too sure who this is, but it looks like Ty Rollins, which is kind of disturbing. We're going back to this guy. Now, Bernard Bradley also had this. I'm not sure if it's his profile or a brother or he's using a different last name. But if you look real close, it states that he works for 5-Star Security. So obviously, maybe he could have something to do with knowing how to edit videos. Go down and make sure I didn't miss anything. If anyone knows how, back to this picture. If anybody knows how to take these layers off of this photo that is edited so that we can see the actual picture behind here, send me your email in the chat or to my Facebook, etc., and I will make sure that you get this picture and we can go from there. That's all. Justice for Kanika.